Guys, we're going to be doing our WrestleMania 41 and Las Vegas reviews now. I know I haven't been posting lately. It's because the videos take a long time to upload, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But let's get into our WrestleMania 41 predictions right now. So first, we had Jey Uso versus Gunther, an amazing match that actually started off the show. I wasn't expecting this match to be so good. We had a drop kick from Gunther in this match, which was insane. And he did like a powerbomb to Jey Uso, which Jey Uso then, finally kicks out of the powerbomb, and then he reverse powerbombed Gunther, which was insane. He did do a body slam like the beginning of the match somehow. He did I think 2 spears in the match, and then the third one. He did 3 spears total in the match. And then, as is Jey Uso, I didn't like the finish for some reason. It was kind of, I like the finish. There's some aspects that I do like in the match and the finish, and then there's some aspects that I don't really like in the aspects of the finish and in the match itself. So, and yeah, that's basically, and then, Jey Uso, the finish I did not like, and, he did a Uso splash to ice to the front of Gunther and then to the back of Gunther, and then he did a sleeper hold to Gunther. He did it before the match. Gunther kind of kicked out of it, and then Gunther did it, but, Jey kind of find his way out of it somehow. But yeah, Jey, at the end, does 2 Uso splashes to the front of Gunther, and then afterwards gets Gunther in a sleeper hold to, win. So, yeah, got that. Then, for night 1, we had the New Day versus Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders. And, this match was, again, amazing how they, as you know, this match actually sucked, This match sucked so bad. It wasn't even, it absolutely the worst match of the whole WrestleMania. Not even just night 1, the whole WrestleMania. No one wanted this match. No one wanted this match, okay? There was, some cool spots. Actually, I wouldn't say it's the worst match of this WrestleMania. I'd say it's, one of... I would say, the second worst match, because there is one worse match in night 2, which we'll get into, in separate video. So, this is my night 1 reviews, and then we're gonna do our night 2 reviews, so if you can go over to see that, you guys can. But, what I'm saying is that, we had, Xavier Woods get sentoned, in the apron, which was, I guess, cool, It was the only cool spot. And then, the New Day, it was a roll-up or some sort. They, get the championships, hightail, run out, and the New Day's your new WWE World Tag Team Champions. And the question is, do I like it? No, I don't obviously like it, because they should have just had, they shouldn't even have had this match, in the first place, so. It was bad. So I give that match, the Gunther Jey, I give a thumbs up. I give the other match a thumbs down. Let's move on to our next one. And we move on into, I think, Jade Cargill versus Naomi, at least I think. This match, at least, was better than the New Day match, per se, but it was still a bad match. I don't, okay, it was fun in the moment, but, now, looking back at it, it was kind of dumb and stupid. Why are they gonna do this match? This match obviously had no need to be on the card either. And it didn't have a need to be on the card because of what the story and what they're telling. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, Jade Cargill just. Let's go back to the Kofi and the New Day and Eric and Ivar match for a second. Kofi did do like a Trouble in Paradise to Ivar out of the ring, which was cool. But anyways, we're gonna go back to the Jade Cargill and Naomi match, which Jade Cargill, I think showed out more than Naomi in this match. I think they made Naomi look weak in this match, absolutely weak. Like, why would you make her look weak, but make no one else look weak? It just doesn't make any sense at all. And besides off everything, Jade, did amazing. All she had to do is a Jaded to win the match. Like, I know obviously there was this like cool spot where Naomi was in the top rope and got her down and then did a split leg and moonsault, which is cool. And it was a bulldog off the top rope and then a split leg and moonsault, which is cool. I really liked that move, honestly. I think that was like the best move of the whole match. But then Jade Cargill did the Jaded at the end to Naomi to pick up the victory. 1, 2, 3, Jade Cargill wins. So, yeah. And then next, we had L.A. Knight, versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. And this match could have been just a little bit better, but I think it was like not the worst match of the night. Sorry, I think it was like one of the best matches of the night. Besides the triple threat match we're gonna get into, but again, probably good match. We had like Jacob Fatu ram LA Knight in the corner. LA Knight, Jacob Fatu doing a moonsault, catch him in midair, and do a BFT out of nowhere. Like, what the heck? And then leading out of that, LA Knight obviously doesn't win. He just pins him. But Jacob Fatu just wins by doing 2 moonsaults, and that was it. Clean slate. Jacob Fatu wins. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, Jacob Fatu is your self-proclaimed WWE United States champion. And no, I like it. I like the decision that they made for it, and yeah. And then we have Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. Barbie, good Barbie versus bad Barbie. And I'm not going to tell you which one was the worst out of Barbie out of all of them. Because we literally had, the entrances were cool. We had LA Knight come out with a Lambo and like all that stuff. We had like Tiffany Stratton in a Barbie, coming out like a Barbie. And then we had like another Rolls Royce car from Charlotte Flair coming out. And like this match, we had a Jey Uso cool entrance too, which was cool, I guess. But those are like the 3 cool entrances on the whole show. I still think last year's entrances and the Pigment and are way better. But like, it's what you expect. I did not expect this match to be bad, honestly. I thought this match was going to be great. But it turns out that the match was the worst match of the whole show, and it was for the Women's Championship, which doesn't make sense to me or anybody else at all. So, like, if they're going to do something, do it right, and don't do it at all. But they did the opposite here, and it sucked. It absolutely made me feel like I was in a fever dream for fucking 10 hours straight. And a bad fever dream too, not a good one, a bad one. And like the match was okay. Actually, no, it was bad. It was just bad. It was just a bad match. Like, the things that I remember in this match were Charlotte almost doing a moonsault, getting punched on the top turnbuckle, and then Tiffany Stratton's leg getting just knee in the corner, like, down, like, in a bad way, too. Like, that was just so bad. And all that stuff. So, Tiffany Stratton, you know, at the end, ends it off with a moonsault to Charlotte Flair, and 1, 2, 3, you know, Tiffany Stratton wins and retains her WWE Women's Championship, as I did not predict that to happen. I thought Charlotte was going to win, but I guess, you know, the cards had planned, you know. So I was like, well, if Jay won, then Charlotte obviously has to win. There's just no way. So, yeah. Got that. And we had the main event between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, you know. Seth Rollins, I think, was one of the best entrances of all WrestleMania. Night 1. Like, probably the best entrance of the whole WrestleMania. Like, the flamethrower into that transition, into him coming out, was insane. We had CM Punk have a cool entrance. Roman Reigns came out alone. Obviously, wasn't a cool entrance. But, like, the match itself, let's get into it. So we had, like, you know, outside brawls. We had Seth Rollins and CM Punk brawl on, well, the outside of the crowd area. And, you know, obviously, if you watch WWE is recently of late. Sorry, I had to yawn, guys. Anyways, suplex on top of the trash can to Seth Rollins by CM Punk in the crowd area was insane. And then Roman Reigns, you know, coming in, you know, he speared, like, CM Punk while he was on Seth Rollins' shoulders. There was a sequence where CM Punk got Seth Rollins off his shoulders while Roman Reigns speared him, and then Roman Reigns got curb stomped. That was insane. We had a sequence where Roman Reigns was going to spear Seth, and he pedigreed him. That was, like, before that, all that. Oh, yeah, but yeah, the curb stomp, and then, you know, Seth was down for some reason in the match, and then Paul Heyman, you know, cashed in, I guess, the favor that he was going to do, and he did do it. He did execute it very well with giving the chair to CM Punk, and then low-blowing CM Punk as he's about to hit Roman Reigns, and then giving the chair to Roman Reigns. And, you know, Roman Reigns, you know, hit CM Punk at the back with a steel chair a lot, and then, you know, Roman Reigns, you know, and in the match, he's going to hit Seth Rollins. Meanwhile, you know, if you know, Paul Heyman low blows Roman Reigns, and your winner is Seth Rollins by hitting Roman Reigns with this chair in the back, curb stomping him. And your winner is Seth Rollins in the triple threat, with Paul Heyman being his new manager. And yeah, that is it for night 1 of my WWE WrestleMania reviews. Hopefully you guys like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.